Hello everyone, my name is Madison Thomas. I'm a member on the GK and Inspect team. The overview of our project is to automate the inspection of automotive pinions to decrease the unnecessary pinion handling by quality control operators. For our project, we had 6 requirements which were all met through testing of the station in each assembly. The processes inside of our station are the input of pinions to spline check, the operator start process, computer vision and visual inspection, the laser micrometer OD inspection, the precise OD bearing journal check, and lastly, the deliver to either good or bad output. Moving on to the mechanical assemblies of our station, here is the overview of the entire Gantry Station and all the sub-assemblies inside of it. First, we have the gripper, which allows us to pick up the pinions and move them inside the station wherever we need. Second, we have the camera assembly to move the camera up in the Z-axis to capture all angles of the pinion. Third is the go gauge holder to hold the pinion and check the spline as well as rotate it for the visual inspection. Fourth is the bearing journal holder to check the OD for the 657 pinion. And lastly is the output holder, which uses an inductive sensor to detect if a pinion has been placed in it. And here is an example of the pinions tested inside of the station.
Major station components include our carriage and gantry system, Siemens PLC, the Siemens power supplies, and then the Meanwell secondary power supplies, the electrical cabinet, the NEMA 34 and NEMA 17 stepper motors and drivers, the Cognex D902 smart camera, the banner safety controller and light curtains, and the 24 volt to 12 volt step down. The station is powered using 120 volts AC that enters in through the top of the cabinet. All components operate off of DC voltage that exits through the bottom of the cabinet. The station has one 10 amp Siemens power supply and two 24 volt 42 amp Meanwell power supplies. The station is controlled using a Siemens S7 1500 PLC. The PLC receives part number inputs and commands from the station operator using a Siemens HMI. During part inspection, the PLC will receive a number of inductive sensor inputs that are used to confirm part locations, and it will control NEMA 34 and NEMA 17 motors to move the gantry system. The station also includes safety equipment to mitigate the risk of electrical failure and damage and operator injury. Electrical safety equipment includes an electrical shutoff panel and numerous circuit breakers. Operator safety equipment includes a 2-ended start button, 2 banner safety light curtains, and 2 emergency stops. Here's the safety controller mentioned earlier. The station includes a visual inspection of all pinions to check for surface flaws or manufacturing defects. These visual inspections are done using a Cognex D902M camera that operates using ViDi software. Each part has a custom model created using 400 photos per part. The camera has the ability to become more accurate when more examples of good and bad parts are added to the model. The camera has the ability to move vertically and rotate, and it is able to recognize defects from multiple angles no matter its vertical positioning.